Hello, Assalamu alaikum guys. I'm Aleem from Learn English with Aleem. I hope you're all good. Today we are going to talk about simple present tense, okay? And the formula of simple present tense is what we need a subject at the start of it, plus the verb and object. And if you do have watched my videos, then you would know that a verb and object makes a predicate, okay? So now we have subject here with the verb and object, okay? Subject, as I did mention into my previous videos as well, subject has to be noun or pronoun, okay? Noun, any name. A pronoun is a thing which is used instead of a noun, okay? Like he, she, it, they, you, okay? Verb is an action, okay? That you do something. Let's suppose if you eat, what you are doing in action is eating. If you sleep, your action is sleeping, okay? An object is something that something is done to it, okay? Let's suppose if I say I play cricket. I am the one playing something, okay? I'm the one playing. But what am I playing? Cricket. So I am playing something is done to it, okay? So we are talking about here cricket, okay? But what am I doing to cricket? Playing. Playing is an action then, okay? So this is, okay? One more thing I need to tell you, it is an active voice, okay? We have two ways we do make sentences, active and passive voice. And this is an active voice. And the reason this is an active voice because we are talking about the person who is doing something, okay? Who is involved in a sentence and doing something to it. So the first sentence here, I eat rice, okay? First of all, we have to divide it into two parts, subject and predicate. So there you go. I is what? A subject of the sentence, okay? So we say this is a subject of the sentence, okay? And it's about you, the person who is doing. And I is a pronoun as well at the same time, okay? So now, and the rest of the sentence is, what do we call it? A predicate, okay? And predicate has two parts, just remember please. The one is the action, which is a verb, okay? And the other one is called object, okay? Okay, so here's I is the subject, verb is eat, which is the first form of the verb, okay? And we always use first form of the verb once when we talk about the simple present tense. And if you do remember, in my previous videos, I did mention about this sentences which we do make in simple present tense. They are the sentences when we talk about things which we do all the time, things which stay permanent, you know, things which we do repeatedly, you know, or our habits and the universal truth, okay? These kind of sentences can be made using simple present tense. So here when we say I eat rice, okay, I'm not mentioning a time, okay? I'm not telling you or someone that I eat rice yesterday or I eat rice tomorrow. No, I'm here telling you that I eat rice. Mean I just eat rice. Maybe, you know, once a week, 3 times a day, 10 times a year, you know, but there is no specific times mentioned to it, okay? So things which we do all the time. Let's say you play football, okay? The next sentence, you play football, okay? So you is the subject of the sentence again, and you is a pronoun again, okay? So you remember subject, we need a noun or a pronoun. We need some kind of name, okay? Or things which can be used instead of a noun, okay? So here we have you. You mean you. I mean me. And you mean you, okay? So if you are talking to someone else, you would be I, and the person you are talking to who's listening to you would be you to you, okay? So here in this class, I am talking to you. So I am the one talking. So I am I, and you are the one listening. So you are you, okay? So here you play football. So you is the subject of the sentence. Then we need play. What is play? Play is our action, okay? Because you know, you play football, so you have to run. This is an action. And who do we play with? Okay, what do we play with here? We play with football, okay? So football is an object. Very easy to make sentences if you just do follow the formula, okay? You won't go wrong then, okay? But remember, we did study about the first person, second person, and third person in the last video as well, okay? And what it means, the first person, as we did speak about, The first person mean I and we in general, okay? Second person, that you are talking to you. Third person, that who we are talking about. So if you're talking about the government would be third person. If you're talking about a manager, manager would be third person. If you're talking about an aeroplane, aeroplane would be a third person. If you're talking about countries, countries would be third person. So remember third person. Third person doesn't mean just the person itself. It could be an animal, could be a thing, could be anything. So we do talk about, okay? So we take them as a third person. And if third person is single, then we have to add as with our verb, okay? But if the third person is plural, more than one, then we don't need to. We follow the same rule, okay? So here in the next sentence, we have Ahmed. Ahmed is what? A name. It's a subject, but at the same time, it's the name of a person. It's not a pronoun, okay? And the verb is write. But as you can see, that I'm after adding an s with it, okay? And why I did that, the reason is because Ahmed is a third person that you and I are talking about, okay? And he is singular as well, so we have to add s with it, okay? So Ahmed writes. What does he write? What are we talking about here? We're talking about a book, which is an object. Okay? Okay. So just let me rub the board. I'll give you a few more examples, okay? Just remember the formula, the subject, verb, and object, okay? Okay? Okay, the next sentence we talk about, we say, Jane reads aloud, okay? Okay, and we say, Alia drinks water every day, okay? Or we say, sun rises from the east. Okay, so we do have few sentences. We do have like a few sentences on the board at the moment, okay? So if you pay attention to the first one, it says Jane reads aloud, okay? So Jane reads aloud, we need to dissect it, we need to check. Okay, that's Jane. Jane is what, a name of a person, so it's a subject, okay? And how many people are we talking about? One person we are talking about. So what we should do when we are making a simple present tense, we add s into it, okay? So read, the Jane read, but we have to put s to make it reads. Okay, verb plus s, okay? Because we are talking about a third person which is singular, okay? Jane reads, she reads something, but how does she read? She reads aloud, okay? She doesn't read silently, okay? Or quietly. The next one is, Alia drinks water every day. She does, okay. When we talk about Jane reads aloud, we're not mentioning any time. We're not talking about past or future, okay? We're just saying she reads aloud. That's all she does. Whenever she reads a book, she reads aloud. It's her habit. Or, you know, this is the way she reads. When it comes to Alia, we say the same thing. Alia is what? A subject. Okay? And we say Alia drinks water every day. Okay? Because Alia is a name or a pronoun, if there was a pronoun. But at the moment, she's a noun. Okay? And she's a third person. Remember, I am the first person. I'm talking to you guys, you are the second person to me, and Alia is the third person. So third person comes, we have to add s again with the verb, which is drink, okay? And what does she do? She drinks water, okay? She drinks water every day. So then again, something which she does it, Alia does something all the time. Every day she does drink water, okay? So we are not talking about a specific time, okay? So simple present tense again. And the last one here, the sun rises from the east, okay? We're talking about the sun rises from the east. So we know what the sun is, okay? And we all know it's a universal truth. All over the world, people do know the sun rises from the east. It doesn't rise from north or south or west, okay? So the sun is what? The subject of the sentence, okay? Rises is the verb, but because sun is one as a third person, remember I am the first, you're the second, sun is the third, so we add s with it. Rise is the first form, rises. And from the east, where did this come from? From the east. So this part is our object, okay? You can say object, okay? So what you should do, just follow the formula and make few more sentences. One more thing I need to tell you, these sentences are what we have done today. They are not called interrogative or negative, they are called positive, or we can say them affirmative sentence, okay? Okay. So this is one way of making simple present tense, okay? So this is the formula of making simple present tense in positive and affirmative. What you should do, practice them, and don't forget to watch my new video where I will be giving you the tips how to change them into a negative form, okay? So here we have learned how to make them in a positive form once when your reply is in an affirmative way. But in my next video, if you do watch it, you will learn how to make them in a negative way, okay? Up till then, look after yourself, or if you haven't enrolled yourself for the free Zoom classes, which are starting next week, then please do so, okay? And if you want to leave any comments or advice for me, leave it in the box below, okay? Up till then, look after yourself. Assalamu alaikum.